Hello everyone. Grand rising on this beautiful Sunday morning. It's raining here and I'm not mad at the rain. We need it terribly for our gardens. Into gardening and self-sufficiency, the rain is a blessing for you. Look at my gorgeous things we've got going on. I can't wait to share some more stuff with you. So in 6 days, it is the gardening and self-sufficiency workshop starting again with me at Jahealing. So make sure you check out Jahealing on Instagram or on Facebook. DM them or find out where you can pre-register for this workshop. There's going to be 5 consecutive workshops going on in the next month or two here. So every Saturday for the next little bit, I'm going to be talking about gardening and self-sufficiency. So here I am up in Canada. I'm in zone 6, hardiness zone. I know a lot of you are probably in a lot nicer zones than me, warmer and more productive. But as you can see, I have a very lush garden going on here. We've got a lot producing. We've got a lot of wildlife going on in my backyard. I've got nests in almost all my trees with little babies in the nests. The mommies are going back and forth. I'm glad that they trust that this is a safe space. Not everyone's yard is, surely. So here's my nectarine tree, which literally has like hundreds of nectarines on it. I have had to thin it out tremendously. I've actually pulled probably 2 times that off of that tree to make sure that I'm getting some nice nectarines. Here's my pears. Look at my pears. My whole tree is full of pears. And I did a better pruning job this year on my plum. I didn't get to finish, but I got half of it done. And what a difference in the size and the quality of the plums that are growing. Let me see if I can find you one. Yesterday I saw one. It's the size of a doggone hardball in baseball. Here's some. They're still green. We're working on it. They're working on ripening, but there's tons of them. I've been doing a lot of hardscaping this year, although I did get a lot of planting done. There's always more to do. And when you're a permaculturist and a self-sufficiency artiste, I guess, like myself, there's always more to do. And you see all the things that you haven't done, whereas other people are probably like, what are you talking about? You've got everything going. And that's what I keep hearing. But there's a lot more that I want to do. There's a lot more in my brain I need to get out. So I still have a lot of seedlings ready to go in. I have a lot of experiments going on this year. We got our chicken coop done. She's a beauty. My girls are happy. They're inside. Again, it's raining, but I love the rain. I'm not mad. Yesterday was my birthday. Actually, we were going to have the gardening workshop yesterday, and I even said, let's do it. But my cousin was like, no, we're going to do it next week. So that's good. Here's some of my ladies. Hi, ladies. They're hanging out of the rain. So yeah, I've got like a jungle going on, but you may see a jungle where I see, there's my greenhouse. I see food. There's food everywhere. Literally, this is like food as tall as me. I've got corn. I've got bananas. I've got amaranth. I've got all manners of edible flowers. Make sure that you're making your pollinators happy. I've got peppers everywhere. Now, in a permaculture garden, you want to try and have the large canopy, which I do. I've got in the front especially, I've done that. I have a nice woodland garden that I concentrated on this year. So you're going to have a tall canopy of these big tall trees. Then you're going to have a medium canopy of the smaller trees. So my fruit trees, for instance, are probably a very good example of that. And then you're going to have bushes who are producing food as well, berries and things of that nature. And then you're going to have probably your more perennial or annual crops that are shorter, like greens and things like that. A lot of my greens reseed themselves. I didn't plant all these amaranths. They literally seed themselves. So I can pull whole plants at night for dinner. I could eat on this an entire year. I'm letting a lot of things go back to seed. These are my mustards. They'll go back to seed. They'll seed themselves for fall. I'll have a nice fall crop. I don't have to do anything. Here's my garlics. I'm letting them reseed. Not all of them. I've harvested some, but a lot of them I let reseed or I collect the seeds. I've got eggplant and tomatoes and peppers growing all through here. Chamomile and medicinal herbs and things of that nature. I'm not going to go on a big long walk because it is raining. But I did want to get on here today and show my face because it's been a while. I have been doing a lot of work, a lot of like I said, hardscaping work. So building things and setting up systems to make things easier and to make things better for what I'm doing, my particular way of gardening. That's what I've been doing. And a lot of planting and a lot of cleanup. You know, I've had a couple years of cleanup I had to do out here and digging. Sorry, you see my garbage stuff. And digging my weeds and things like that. And I hesitate to say weeds because most plants that are growing in your garden that you call weeds are just plants are growing where you don't want them to grow. A lot of these plants are medicinal and edible, but sometimes you're overwhelmed by where they are, how many there are. They're plentiful, they're perennial, and they're hardy. And if you can harness that, and you can harness it in different areas, or you can harvest them, not and harness them, then you can use them, and they're to your benefit, and you don't hate them so much every year when you see them growing everywhere. You can actually have a usage for them. They grow throughout everything. I've learned to love them, and I've learned to be happy to see them, especially in the spring when things are sparse and you're looking for your new crops of things to eat you've been waiting for, especially up here in Canada because we have winter. It's snow and there's not a lot of fresh things to eat. I do have a hoop house that I grow things in the middle of the winter. I can go out and grab some fresh stuff, but if you don't have that and you don't have a greenhouse and you don't have a hoop house, you're struggling to find real food out there. So in the spring, it's really exciting. Now we're like in the middle of summer, and things are lush and beautiful. It's just, I love coming out here. I had my morning coffee and my breakfast cheesecake, my birthday breakfast cheesecake, and I just enjoy seeing the wildlife and seeing all of this amazing food growing. And you may not harvest it all, but you know it's there. And I'm trying to make systems easier every year for myself, perennially speaking. So I grow more perennials, and I find things that are able to seed themselves and able to survive. I found a cilantro. One of my cilantros reseeds itself here in Canada, lives through the winter, and the seeds are growing. And this is the third year that this particular plant, has done that. I can't believe that it can survive our cold winters here. Now we have been bumped up from a zone 5B to a zone 6 over the last few years, and that's because of global climate change. You can't say that it's not real if you're actually changing our zones, because it's real. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here. So get out there, check out Jahealing. They have a website, jahealing.com. Go check them out on Instagram, on Facebook. Get hooked up with our gardening series, Gardening and Self-Sufficiency, and I can teach you a bit about where to start. Don't be overwhelmed. If you have never gardened, we're starting basics. I talk about soil, what to do, how to mix it, what to plant, where to plant it, when to plant it, why to plant it, and a lot of other cool things. In the meantime, look up permaculture. See what that is, what it's about. Look up other ways to be more self-sufficient. Every year I'm trying to figure out better ways to do this, and I would love to share it with you. So 6 days out, I hope that you guys tune in. Sorry, this is morning for me after my birthday. And yeah, come join us. I hope you do. It's a beautiful group of people, fabulous, and it's not just open to the ladies this time. Men can join as well. I have couples can join. I have a lot of people here that want to do in-person stuff. They want to come and see what I'm actually doing. But I say, just you can go online and see what I'm doing. I'm going to show you anyway. All right? So check it out, and we'll talk soon. In the meantime, check out Cooking with Kimberly. Make sure you hook up with me on all the social media platforms. You can find me, Cooking with Kimberly. Okay? Go to the website, cookingwithkimberly.com. That's it. That's all. Be a champion on your homestead. All right? Talk to you later. Bye.